Hello, second grade, and welcome back to art. Happy New Year. It is January 2021, and we're going to get started. And for this project, you will need 4 pieces of white paper. You will need some glue. And you'll need, I have to grab it, a pair of scissors, and I think I have a pair right here. Yes, I do. And today, we're going to start to make the first part of our project, all right? So what I want you to do is you're going to do the same thing on each piece of paper, okay? So once you learn it with me, you're going to be able to do it 4 more times, all right? And we're going to be creating a book that shows progression. So what does that mean? Well, page number 1 will show a picture, and then when you turn the page, it's the picture but something's added to it, and then you turn the page and something's added to the next part until you get to the end of the book when the picture is complete, okay? We'll get to that in a little bit, but let's first make the pages of the book. Now, I may have taught this to you before, but it's always good to practice art, because once you practice, you become good at it, right? So let me pan you down and show you what to do, all right? Okay, the first thing you want to do is turn your paper so it is sideways, horizontal, left to right, all right? And let's fold it in half and make sure that the edges are nice and even, okay? If you are sloppy, your book is going to come out sloppy, okay? There's no other way around this. You have to take your time. Okay, so now that I folded it in half once, I'm going to repeat that and do it again. So I'm just gonna take the paper and fold one side over to the other. The neater you do it, the better and more accurate the book will be, okay? Now what I want you to do is rewind this and make it look like a piece of paper again. So we go back, and go back, and you will notice you have 4 columns. Do you see that? So now what I want you to do is to take the top of the paper and fold it so it hits the bottom. And when I am done, it will look like that now. Okay, so when I open this up, I will have 8 squares. Do you see that? Okay, here's the next step. Take your paper and just fold it in half like you're making a card, all right? Now this part is super important. You need to find the side that has the folded line, okay? And I'm gonna draw on mine, but don't draw on yours, okay? I'm just drawing so you can see it, all right? Here's the side with the fold. Here is the side where it's open. I want the folded side, and I'm gonna draw on that line right there. Do you see? It's on the folded side. There's the fold, and I am drawing from the edge right to where they all meet in the center. Okay? So now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut that line. Stop when you get to the middle. Okay? Easy, right? Now open this up and you will have a hole right there. Okay? So what you're gonna do, here's where the magic of the book forms, okay? You fold the top down. Alright? So it looks like this on the top. And when you bring the 2 edges together, Okay, the book will form. You flip over the top, and you will have a little book. Cool, right? Let's try it again. Okay, let's try this a second time. Fold it in half like you're making a little card for somebody. Then fold it in half again. Okay? Then open it up. You'll see the 4 rows. Fold the top to the bottom. Okay. Open it up. You'll see 8 boxes. Close it like you're making a card again. Find the folded side right here. Make a cut. So you get to where they all meet. Open it up. You always end up opening it back up. Fold the top down. And carefully hold the sides and press it, and you will see, look at that, the pages want to go in their spots. So then you just give it a little fold. And if you're a little off, like you see how my pages are off a little bit, they're not perfect. So you have to go back in, guys, and you have to kind of help it along a little bit, okay? So if my one page is a little crooked, I'm gonna just give them a little help. Fold it, there we go. So now I have 2 done. I'm going to make 2 more. Okay, so I have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. All right, make sure that they're all in the same direction. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some glue and I'm gonna put them together. So let me move you down and show you what I'm doing. If you have a glue stick, you can use a glue stick. That works fine too. But I'm gonna use this glue. I think this glue works great. So I'm gonna put a little onto the cover of the first book. Gotta get some air in there. And I actually am gonna take a paintbrush. Once I get this glue on, I think I have an old one laying around. Okay, so I'm gonna take a paintbrush, and I'm gonna use the paintbrush to help smooth out that glue. I don't want any lumps or bumps in between the pages, okay? See how I did that? So I'm gonna take the next book, neatly and carefully line up the book and put it right on top. Repeat my gluing here. Take this old brush. Whoop. Put it on top. Do it one more time. Take a little glue. This guy goes on top. There. So when I'm done, I lined it up neatly and carefully. I have the spine of my book, which is right here. Now, we did books in October. This is a totally different kind of book, though, right? And if I count the number of pages, let's see what I have. Okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, wow, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 pages in this book by learning how to fold a piece of paper. Alright, so boys and girls, this is the beginning of our project. I want you to make the book like this. It doesn't have a cover right now. We'll do that later, sort of like when we did our monster book in October. But this is much smaller, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to work on illustrations in each page, okay? And that will take us through the month of January, and by the end, we will have a beautiful picture book, okay? And I'm going to teach you those pictures next week. Don't do anything today, just get the pages of the book done. And what I like to do is put this under something heavy to really give the glue time to press all those papers together so you don't have any lumps or bumps in the book, okay? All right, so get this done. And if you want, make a couple, and that way you can make a series of books. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, so I will see you next week. Have this ready, have some art supplies so you can draw. I'd probably get some pencils and some colored pencils, okay? I think that'll look nice in this book. All right, I will see you next week. Talk to you soon. Bye.